Toronto is in danger of losing it.
Beating Nets, Knicks, Raptors, Clippers, the Lakers, maybe Philly.
Kawhi is clearly the most valuable free agent.
Let's go. Is this the dagger?
They've been over backwards. There's nothing else they can do.
Number 2 will stiff the Raptors.
That's it. It's over. The Raptors, NBA champs.
Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard.
What a year for Kawhi Leonard.
City's done it, franchise done it. Still playing basketball, no matter what jersey I have on. He's on another team, and we just have to kick his ass.
The looming question now, where will Kawhi Leonard end up? Chris Broussard still with us, hanging with us this morning. We know what Shannon's answer is, Chris, but what's your prediction?
My answer is the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, it's not 100%. It's not a done deal.
It is wishful thinking,
but I'm going to leave a little space for the Raptors and very little for the Clippers, but a little. Yesterday, Kawhi group, camp, whatever you want, they called Magic Johnson several times when Magic was in church. And Magic gets out of church and gets the messages, and they told him what they were looking for. You know, some trainers, you know, training staff, couple people, our people on the staff. Will he get the same treatment within the organization as LeBron James gets? And, you know, just the things,
all that.
The things they want.
All that.
Do they read the news stories of late? Did they actually follow that Magic quit on the Lakers and then trash the GM of the Lakers?
Hold on. If this happens,
It's because
there are going to be two people they should thank, the Lakers and all of L.A., Magic Johnson and LeBron James. And by way of LeBron, kind of clutch, but Magic Johnson and LeBron James. That's who's orchestrating this whole thing, real talk. And the thought that if it was true that Jeannie thought about trading LeBron is crazy because they're the ones getting this done. Believe that LeBron, the respect LeBron has around the league.
Respect.
And then Magic is Magic. You're right. I mean, he obviously doesn't. They should pay him a consultant's fee or something, because this is...
They're going to bring him back?
Nope.
This is, look, as long as Jeannie does not mess it up in the meeting, because she's going to meet with him, as long as she doesn't mess it up, and I don't think she will,
Keep your mouth.
then they will, I believe they'll get Kawhi.
I'm sorry, we don't do those things.
Oh, yeah, we just...
Right.
Look at you.
Can you imagine that? I mean, I believe he'll end up with the Lakers. They're his first choice. Now, the Clippers... I'm told there's the concern on Kawhi's part of who's the second guy. Like, is there enough? Now, to me, Kawhi is a made man. Like, the criticism people leveled at Kevin Durant when he went to Golden State, you can't say that about Kawhi. Kawhi has proven in a Big Three era that he can lead a team with no other superstars or stars to the championship.
They had about 4 stars.
No, but that's not necessary.
Stars averaging 8 points a game.
Yeah.
Revisionist history.
He is a made man, so he can do whatever he wants. Now, let me look at remember this, though, about the Clippers. Kawhi could have easily said weeks ago, well, not weeks ago, but as soon as the finals are over, I want to go there, talk to the Clippers. I want to go there, get me Kemba. Get me a second guy, whether it's Kemba, whether it's Jimmy Butler, Al Horford. The Clippers would have made it happen. So that tells you the preference has been the Lakers. He grew up a Laker fan.
He did.
Toronto, again, I'm going to leave him a little chance, a little wiggle room. But I think this is a lifestyle. He wants to be in Southern California. And Toronto, Lou Williams, we saw what Lou Williams said last week. And this is, Toronto fans, Canadians might not like it. It's tough for American players to live there. And I love visiting Toronto.
So do I.
Me too.
But I would not want to live there personally. It's what you watch on, what you can get on television, the grocery stores. Lou Williams said you got to get a Canadian banking account. You go through customs every time you fly out to a game, like in the United States. So it's just different. And I don't think the Toronto fans, if Kawhi leaves, can hold it against him. I think when he goes back there next year, if he's in a Laker uniform, they have to give him a standing ovation, a video tribute, the whole 9 yards. He might even one day, if nobody else does it, get a statue. I mean, he would be the guy you'd have to give a statue to. So I think it's Lakers, Skip. That's what everything is pointing to.
This is all I got to say.
He's never
Take it
smiled
away.
so bright.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to talk, Skip. I don't want to hear what you got to say because I already know what's going to happen about 6 o'clock this afternoon.
So
I'll let you to go ahead and go.
He said it was a 97% chance that number 2 would sign with the Lakers by 6 p.m. today. Are you at that stage? Are you up 98, 99? Where are you?
I'm probably not that. I'm 94, 95.
95.
I mean, I think, look, I want to leave a little wiggle room, but everything is pointing. I think he's going to meet with LeBron and AD or talk to him or meet with him. But
the guy, the diva. Why would somebody want to play with a diva?
Wait, I thought it was my turn.
Okay, your turn. Your turn.
I am hoping the most I've ever hoped. I'm not going to say I'm praying because I don't pray for these kind of things, but I am hoping beyond hope that he does to both of you what he did to me in San Antonio, that he leaves you both high and dry because both of you got your hopes sky high. You're coming out of the chairs now because your man LeBron's going to have double help. He's going to have 2 guys to save him and prop him up next year. And I'm just hoping.
Which guy are you going to be against or with next year?
I'm hoping that both of you, by tomorrow, are calling him number 2 the way I do. Because he's on your you-know-what list, you know? He's on your list.
Look, I've thought all year he was going to the Clippers.
Yeah.
So I'm...
Okay? And he has said as late as last Friday, I think, he's got to go back to Toronto. Am I right?
Well, no, you asked me when they found out they cleared that max slot. I said, give it to Kawhi. But if we can't get Kawhi...
Then you backed off that. Let's just spread the wealth
Yeah, we
out.
spread it. Because I didn't think Kawhi...
So-and-so and so-and-so.
But after speaking to a few people, and it became painfully obviously that Kawhi Leonard was a very, very viable option.
Okay. So now it's become, it sounds like, this death match between Lakers-Clippers, right? Because somebody's going to get left.
Actually, it's between Toronto.
Okay. Well, I don't know about that. I'm going to say this one more time. The Clippers, it sounds like, are going to get their meeting. Am I right about that? You think they're going to decline to even meet with them?
Most likely.
They'll get their meeting?
I think they'll get their meeting.
Well, if they get their meeting, your percent is going to start plunging because these are some of the most persuasive people I know in the National Basketball Association because I do know Jerry West and I know Doc Rivers. They got firepower going on because one is the logo and one is one of the best. He's a top 5 coach in the league. And Steve Ballmer obviously didn't get where he is without a powerful personality. Yeah. And he's got the deepest pockets. And they have been aligning this whole franchise for a year to make this pitch that I think they're going to make today, but I don't know that for a fact.
Guess what? The Knicks have been lining up their pocket, lining everything for a year. But let me tell you something about Kawhi, Skip. He's not going to be moved by pitches. You know why? Because there have been so many people around him that tried to get him to change the way he looked. Cut your beard, groom you, do away with the cornrow. And he said, nah.
Nobody ever said that.
I'm telling you,
nobody
people
in San Antonio said that.
We don't listen to San Antonio. I mean, we don't listen to San Antonio.
The team that made you everything you are.
Right now, we Hollywood. We Hollywood. So we don't listen to what y'all got to say.
The guy who wanted to play in the shadows of Duncan Parker and Ginobili and wanted to play in the shadows in Toronto and sort of rose out of the shadows because nobody's paying attention until he bounced it 4 times on the rim at the end of Game 7, the lucky shot in the history of the playoffs. There's never been a luckier shot.
Skip, he did not get it.
Nobody's even paying attention to him until that moment. It's like, oh my God, how did he do that?
But I want you to stop.
But if that, I don't agree with that narrative, but if that were true, LeBron is there. LeBron's going to still be the face of the team, so he can just go there.
So why would that guy, who so enjoyed playing in the shadows in San Antonio, why would that guy want to join the circus? Because this is the biggest circus in all of sports. It's going to be the brightest, hottest spotlight in all of sports, and it's not even going to be close. He can handle it. And he's going to be the third wheel. And every time LeBron has a third wheel, Chris Bosh, Kevin Love, what happens to the third wheel? The GOAT, as he calls him with big quotes around it, the GOAT needs a scapegoat when the GOAT epic fails, because he does.
I'm being told, LeBron is said he's going to step back to AD.
I'll believe that when I see it.
I will say this.
It's a good recruiting pitch, though.
I think LeBron should, if they get Kawhi, he should look at this as the Magic Johnson era of his career.
Okay.
He should start playing like Magic and play the point. I don't think they're going to do it, but he should play the point and set up Kawhi and AD.
But I'm going to give you some pushback because I want you to stop trying to this narrative that you're trying to push that he wanted to be. He was drafted by the Spurs. He didn't have a choice because Tim Duncan was an MVP, Finals MVP. So was Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili had led the team to the Olympic gold medal. So he had no choice but to come in and define a role.
Nobody even knew he was. I'm not even sure he'd gone in the first round if it wasn't for R.C. Buford trading up to get him at, what was it, 15?
We know now.
Okay. Well, you know now, but nobody knew then.
They should be thankful. They got a championship.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Skip, baby.
He should be thankful.
Before Thelma and Louise, did anybody know who Brad Pitt was? No. Sometimes it takes you a role, and then everybody knows who you are.
Okay, so what's your point?
My point is, he got a little starring role with the Spurs, and now he an A-lister.
They completely rebuilt his shot. He had no shot. He was strictly a defensive player at San Diego State, and they took him and revamped him with the best shot doctor in all of basketball.
We appreciate it.
England.
Skip, we thank you.
And he repaid us by quitting his way out of town.
He repaid you by giving you a championship.
Yeah, basketball backbone.
Did you get a championship out of the deal? Did you get a championship out of it?
We got a championship out of Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili. That's all.
He was the MVP.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been.
Yeah, he should have.
You know it, and I know it. I can go back and show you. And even the leading scorer in the finals that year. How do you get to be MVP?
Good D. He held LeBron to 28.
Oh, he held him. You laughed at me. You laughed at me when I brought that up. And so now he's injury prone, and you're going to have 3 guys on the Lakers who are injury prone.
But that's not your problem anymore.
Well,
the Spurs shouldn't worry about who injury prone.
We don't. We're going to be good.
We got that. We got. Oh, what's the lady's name?
Y'all should start looking at the college ranks and see who you probably draft next year, because it's going to be lottery time.
Oh yeah, and we got Judy C.
Wait, how much can we bet on lottery time for San Antonio? Want to bet on that?
Yeah.
Okay, seriously, how much? What do we?
I tell you what you want. I tell you what you won't. You won't beat us.
Huh.
I bet you have worse record.
Wait, Chris Broussard just said, I'm just going to hold your feet to the fire. You just said the Spurs will not make the playoffs next year.
Let me think about it.
Okay, there we go.
Y'all re-signed Rudy. Y'all got Rudy.
But somebody has to come out of that top 7 or that top 8.
What do you mean?
Because the Lakers, like one of the teams that made the playoffs this year is coming out.
Oh, because the Lakers did.
And when I look at it, right, Lakers are getting in. When I look at it,
by the way, the Utah Jazz just got way better.
They did.
Way better.
And we're going to beat the brakes off them.
I don't think you're going to beat the brakes off
them.
You might be hitting the brakes hard when you run into those guys.
Skip, you know we're going to win the title, right?
I do.
I'm about to go get a tattoo tomorrow.
Are you?
You're going to get a tattoo.
We get Kawhi. I'm going to get a tattoo tomorrow.
Gentlemen, we got to leave it here this morning. We got to move on. Chris, thanks. All right, so why did KD and Kyrie choose Brooklyn after all?
That's a good question.
Joins us to answer that one up next.